attitude implies to build our confidence, and of course everyone are having two sides of their life, bad things and good things. But we are talking now about the good things. We throw out the negative things, and we build the positive vibes in ourselves, like be confident. So is that what you build, Abdul, in right now? Like you just focus on the positive sides of yourself, and then you just don't really care enough to the negative. I mean, like maybe I know I'm like in remembering the words. I'm like you're having a lack of remembering vocabulary or something like that. But you just keep going, learning English, learning it every day, keep going and talking with Yusril and your friends. And is that what you do lately with Israel or with your friends, like focusing on positive things?
I think I just believe I must do the best can I do.
Mm-hmm.
The positive thing, what can I improve to in
Mm-hmm.
myself in all of the day,
Mm-hmm.
all the time, like watching the video, discuss with my friend, and doing something what can increase my English speaking, and always in my mind to have the positive
Mm-hmm.
thing, positive impact, and all of the what we do
Mm-hmm.
is must have the same thing, right? Like what we need to go to religion, we need to be kind,
Mm-hmm.
we need to be have the good impact for the each other, the first people,
Mm-hmm.
and then that can give us the good impact in where when we want to practice about this, some learning, new learning,
Mm.
it can have the increase our skill about the new skill, like the English speaking.
Yep.
I always believe like that. When we give the best with each other, with
Okay.
ourselves, and that's give the good impact for
Okay.
us, like that.
Give the best, and it will build the booster, the good boost to ourselves. Abdi, you told me like you were graduated already, and you still you are in 8th semester student right now. You are 8th semester student. I mean, do you guys have a special or something like a weird experience, like in teaching and learning process in the class or in your life in the environment? You find a lecturer or a teacher of yours, uh, sharing something bad in your environment. This is not as a good attitude. Why? But you guys didn't want to tell to the teacher.
Sometimes we need
Do you feel that?
to see the negative thing.
Mm.
So it's fine.
Do you always find that kind of moment when you guys find the bad attitude in the class or?
I'm sorry to say this.
I feel you.
I'm just wondered about my teacher, about my lecturer in my university right now, because they taught me about the methods that we can use for teach student,
Mm.
and the method say that in the class we have to the number of people in the class maksimalnya 12.
All right. So.
But you see, in our campus, in our class, we have 35,
Okay.
the 26
So,
students in
okay.
the class, and they what?
Okay. So what you mean is just like having full of capacity in the class, like what we need to have in the class, like only 10 or even like 15 students in the class, but we are having a full capacity in the class. I mean, in terms of students. So that's something wrong. That's not a good attitude.
We don't follow the methods.
Okay.
Why we
Okay.
the method if we don't follow
Yes,
the method?
I do agree with you. We learn about the method, but we ourselves don't conduct the method itself.
Yes.
That's true. That's Indonesian.
That's
So Abdi, in international relation, is it are you feeling the same trouble like what you still feel? Like your classmates, like the numbers of your classmates are more than 20 or even 30. Wow, that 30 is that true? There after graded.
More than 30.
Like really? But
Yes, of course.
okay. But I mean the class is it white? The class is white?
No, not really, but
Not really, but yeah.
uh, we must do survive with it.
All right. So yes, you should just say like we are learning about the method, the good method in learning, but we are not conducting the method itself, right? So back to the attitude. Attitude is something really important, something really big. It's a big deal. It's wide things. So it's the most essential factors in build. I mean in encourage our our confidence in learning English especially. So any additional words you want to say to maybe to your lecturer if they are hearing.
I have for my lecturer. For
Can you
my-
mention the just to mention them.
You can.
You can
please follow
Mr.
the method
Who is that?
we learn. No. All of our teachers.
All of our teachers, but not all of our teachers and lecturers in English department are following the method. Is that true? Mr. Junaidi, you know that? The man? No, you don't really know that. Okay. Mr. Amin,
Oh, that's my favorite lecture.
So, is that one of the lecturer who
Yes.
doesn't follow that?
Yeah, doesn't
Oh,
yeah, you know.
oh really?
I have talked with my lecturer and I asked the questions like that, and then my teacher said, we don't have a choice.
Okay, we don't have a choice.
We don't have a power like. And yeah, that's
Okay.
why I'm just
Yeah.
Okay. Abdi, any word?
Okay.
What? Hey, do you feel like do you have a lecture, special lecture that you noticed really well when you were still a student at the time?
I think that's my.
Or whether all of your lecturers are not good enough for in your opinion?
My favorite lecture, I have a lecture, but I think all of you don't know which him.
Okay.
Pamuni, Pak Bumala.
Oh, they're listening to us now.
Yes.
They are listening to us.
Yes.
I hope that they are listening.
Well, that's a good. That's a good thing. Maybe all of us are teachers. I guess teacher for ourselves at least, right? So we don't need a teacher in a class only, but also we need to be a teacher for ourselves to teach the attitude, to find the positive vibes in learning in English. Well, anyway, guys, you're having a opinion like what Yusril and Abdi convey today, so you guys can also join with us on the WhatsApp number. And yes, that's all we can say. But later we're still having like 30 minutes to go to talk about this confidence in English, right? Yusril and Abdi will always be with us here on 94.1 and LFM. Learning English by using song, I think it's something really common. But do you have a favorite song like that your very first song that you listen to really
The first song that
frequently?
I felt,
Yeah.
Surely
Surely. Oh, that's one of the easiest song to learn English.
Yeah.
One call away.
One hour.
Well, actually, we don't have it here. Another childhood.
What about Holly?
Holly from
Holly from Justin Bieber.
Holly, Justin Bieber, and Holly. Then we have it.
Justin
Okay.
Bieber.
And yes, he's a believer. Anyway, stick around here. We're gonna be right back on English Spotlight. Tune everybody. It is Holly, Justin Bieber. Easy, and it's easy listening song, so you can catch the lyrics so easily. Well, I mean, we're still having a guest, Yusril and Abdi. So, being a don't care person when we are making a mistake, whether we realize it or not. But I mean, just don't care. Be don't care person. is that effective or efficient way to as a learner to build the confidence, you know?
Just understand most mistake and don't much. We need to think in our minds. Don't care what we say. We just say that that is can to improve our skill of English speaking. We just say that.
Okay.
It's not false right, going right. We just try it. Maybe that is can increase our mental exercise in all the time. And in the next time, we can be expert
Okay.
for the English speaking.
No matter how much mistake that we make, but as long as you're continuing in speaking English, so it will help, will be something really helpful. That's you agree with that, Yusril?
Yes, I do agree with that. Because you know, if you when you speak English and then you try to listen to someone,
Mm.
you don't go be there.
Okay.
You're just stuck in there.
Alright.
Because people like
Okay.
judge everyone. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? It's like negative thing.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. But in the negative thing, there is a positive thing.
Yep.
So when people judge you, so, just
Mm.
don't look to the judge, but look to the people. Why they judge you?
Okay.
They are just like they will ask me.
Mm.
I just to stop them. Just to stop him. So I judge him. Bad.
Just don't look back to your mistake. Just go forward and look forward. Just. I mean, just think again. Rethink about your vision and mission. Why you are learning English. So no matter how much mistake that you make, as long as you just don't really care to the people that judge you, because even not only you know, because as you know, human are you know, we are not a perfect human being, I guess, but no matter what we are doing, haters will always be there. Okay, even it's a good thing, even and of course the bad things, haters will always follow us. Okay, so especially in learning English. So do you have experience like when you're having a no, that's not the sentence, you must be use this. Have you ever felt that when you're talking and then suddenly your friends just correct you directly in front of you, like, no, that's not the grammar, the good grammar.
Oh,
Is-
that I think that's a good comment.
Mm.
I will take it. That's
Okay.
not a judge.
But you felt that already.
I feel that. Because you know, just like if you judge by your friend, it's okay. And the way you judge you, as long as that good, why we not take it?
Here.
And just like try to fix our grammar, and that's good. Actually, that's not judge.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean judge just like so phone
Okay.
like that, and hey, you can speak English fluently. Just stop it. That's judge, and you are Indonesian. Why you speak English? That's a judge. Not like, hey, your grammar is wrong, and this is the right one, and that's not judge for me.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
correction.
The judgment will always have two sides, the positive sides and negative
Yeah.
side. But how to control, how to not to listen to negative sides of negative judgment? Do you have any tips, Abdi?
We just need to believe with ourselves.
Believe.
When we think there is the right thing what we do, we just don't care what people just. They don't care what with us. So why we care with what the people thinking about it? If that is it's right thing what the people being our with to us. So we can take it, but if that's the wrong is the negative thing.
Yep.
We just need to don't care about that.
Yeah.
Just keep moving on and doing what best we can do.
Yeah. It's something basic, something really basic thing when we're having a mistake, so people will always judge us. And yes, I myself always have a bad experience, like when I was there in junior high school, senior high school. At the moment, I didn't like English to that much, but suddenly when I was in, coming to the university space, I just like, okay, learning language isn't that hard, and because as long as we are having a good environment, we'll like it, and that comment will always follow us in the back. So I guess just keep moving on to the track that you already face to face your future. So okay guys, if you have comments about the topic here today, about the have you ever felt the bad moment while learning English, like when you're talking English, your friends will always, come on, just you're an Indonesian person, just talking Indonesian. So that's a simple thing that maybe all the first learner will always, because our mother tongue is not English, that's the second language of us. So maybe any another tips about being don't care to in commenting the bad comments from the haters maybe.
Okay, I have a spell for that. I have a mantra. I create a mantra. It's like, I am learner. I'm not the expert. So when I make a mistake, that's normal because I'm learner. That's on my mind. I'm just learner. You say that I'm sombong. You say that my English is bad. I don't care. I'm a learner, and learners is make a mistake. That's normal for learners.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind that I'm learners. Learners do mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. When you do that tips, I guess our mentality will slowly grown up, slowly, because it's the basic thing is the mentality itself.
Yes.
Because the Asian people are lack in mental.
Yeah.
If we compare ourselves to the European people, because Eastern people and Western people having different mentality in terms of learning English, right? So, well, anyway, we're gonna back to the song, guys. So we're gonna back, but after the three song, Ariana Grande, 34-35. Hearing, guys, we'll be talking for 1 hour. In the past 1 hour, I mean, and so what we are talking about, I think it's something really interesting, but kind of boring to listen to, because it's like every day people talk about confidence, but we cannot apply that in our daily life. So how, what is the best way for Abdi and Yusril, just for a starter to start this kind of little thing, in especially in learning English?
Okay. Intention.
Intention.
And keep in mind, we are learners. Make a mistake is normal.
Yeah, make a mistake is normal. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not the kind of person that make a mistake twice. But I have, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of people that make mistake more than twice.
Oh, more than one, you mean?
More than one.
Okay. So you make mistake like a lot.
A lot.
But you realize that you made a mistake. You realize that.
Yeah. As much as I make a mistake, as much as I can learn.
Okay. So, okay, go on.
Practice.
Practice.
Practice. Don't care people who judge you. And the most important is listening to the music that can motivate you to keep going, make you feel like confident, like happy. Always listening to music.
Yep.
That can motivate you.
Yeah, English music, ne?
Yes.
Okay.
English music.
Not Indonesian one. And break your comfort zone is one of
Oh yeah.
the best way. I mean, like you're comfortable in learning. I mean talking in Indonesia in bahasa. But come on, let's say our neighbor country in Malaysia, their language is now English as the first language. That's all I know about Malaysia. So how why don't we just follow that country, in applying the the main language, you know. Just be, I mean, to mix between Indonesian and English for a couple of years to go. I think it will really, you know, slowly will be helpful, you know, in learning English, like
Yeah.
talking in Indonesia, talking in English. Okay, in Jaksel style, you know what I'm saying, right? Okay.
New style.
So Abdi, what's your tips to yourself, to ourselves here now, or even to listeners, for starter?
I think we must to be the commitment with the to be the learning person in our situation. We must, especially about the English speaking, we must to be in our mind. It's about English. Think about English. In our situation, we think something like what we must to say
Yep.
about English.
Mhm.
Like we act confidence. We acting like the like a bully maybe.
Okay.
acting confidence. Acting about we can't speak English.
Mhm.
So that if ours do that more and more, we practice that in our the time, and we practice that in the low pressure and the high pressure.
Mm,
So that can increase our English speaking. No matter what this wrong or right, just make the commitment. We are
Okay.
the learning person.
Make the commitment in learning English, and no matter how heavy the burden itself in learning English. So thank you, Abdi. And Yusril, thank you so much for coming here. You guys are really inspiring today, especially for me and for us, for ourselves, to just to remind ourselves whether I mean, English is just, maybe it's not our main language, but I mean it's really important, especially because today is 2021.
International language.
It's an international language. We're gonna face the MotoGP event,
Global era.
yeah, and the globalization
How to
era.
master English.
Yes.
National tourism.
Yes.
Lombok Island.
Yep. And so really nice to have you guys today. Thank you so much for coming here. I hope next week you guys will keep in touch with me here. Maybe you wanna come for the second time. I'm so open. I'm so okay, welcome you. But anyway, thank you so much. And Rizal is signing out from Harimau 20. Yusril and Abdi also signing out. Thank you so much. See you. Happy weekend and bye bye.